and hello once more, dear and wonderful zine friends. Let's take number 6 for this intro. Oh my goodness, this whole thing, you can only open the mail once, so I only do the main stuff once, but the actual getting into it intro, my goodness, I'm having some troubles today. So anyway, hi, welcome back to Happy Mail Monday. If you are new here, hi, I'm Silver Nix, your resident zine enthusiast, fairy zine mom of the Zineverse, and all-around zine ambassador. Sharing the amazing, awesome mail that has arrived in my postbox over the past week, and that mail is usually some zine goodness. So I do share stickers and all sorts of different things, and just anything, stationery as well. But yeah, it's usually zine related. So here we are with some zine goodness, and oh my goodness gracious, it has been a week and a weekend. I know I joke, what even is time? But what even is time? Because I feel like I have lost, it's just, I don't know what day it is. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just a bit all over the place, for sure. But, that's life sometimes. And we are here, and we're here to open the mail and show you some goodness and all of that good stuff. My goodness. It's starting to grow out. I'm still not used to the short hair. So here we are. So hi, welcome. Again, if you're new here, I usually start with a bit of a ramble. And then, get into the scene goodness. If you'd like to skip the preamble, ramble, stumble, bumble, rumble, mumble. I don't know what that was. You can check in the bits and bobs. There is a timestamp there. Well, there will be. There isn't right now because I don't have to do it, but there's a timestamp in the bits and bobs for you to skip to if you'd like to just get right to the mail. So hi, welcome. My goodness. Every time I think I have reached peak discombobulation, I go and surprise myself again. But life has been weird in some really, really tough ways and some really, really, really beautiful ways. So I absolutely want to take a moment to thank everybody for their positive comments on last week's Happy Mail Monday. I shared a bit about depression and what I'm going through right now, and how important it is for me, and why it's important for me to express myself in that way, to let you know what's going on. It is helpful for me to be to admit it, to say listen, I am dealing with a major depressive swing right now, and things are difficult. It is important for me to get those out. For me personally, it is therapeutic to express myself instead of keeping it all bottled up inside. And it's with that in mind that I share these things, in the hope that someone else might go, well, she's sitting there on YouTube, she put it on the internet, so maybe it's okay for me to tell a trusted friend. Maybe it's okay for me to go to my doctor and talk about options, because this is a judgment-free zone. If you want to get your serotonins or your dopamines or whatever else in pill form, if you want to do therapy, if you don't want to do medication or therapy, I'm not here to judge you. I'm here simply to say it is okay to say, I'm dealing with something really hard right now, and it's okay to ask for help. Let's get to the mail, shall we? Big emotional, there's some stuff I'm not ready to talk about yet, but it's really positive stuff that I'm not really ready to talk about yet. And I'm feeling a lot of things intensely right now. So anyway. Alright. So welcome to Happy Mail Monday. Oh my goodness me. Welcome to Happy Mail Monday, and I'm going to show you some amazing mail. I know I say I'm always excited, but I'm always excited. So here we go. Yes, one is covered, one is not. This is goodness from the one, the only, the amazing, the hilarious, the tickles me, and I don't exactly know all the reasons why. Meditation Funnies. I recognize the address. Now, Meditation Funnies, aka Elias, has told me that it's okay to show the post box for Meditation Funnies because, yeah, they are up for trades and all of that good stuff. So definitely check out the bits and bobs. I'll include all sorts of ways to get in contact with Elias. But but yeah, oh my god, I've already, my thought train is just gone. It's just burst into a bunch of glitter, and I'm just like, oh, I was gonna say something. Anyway, so yes, Meditation Funnies. I love it. So yes, just in case, it's just my natural instinct, I guess you could say, to cover up the addresses. And then I realized I had two, and then I was like, oh, okay, I remember. Elias said it's fine. So I'm just going to open both envelopes, and we're just gonna have a massive pile of goodness to share with you today. Dun, 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 dun. Oh. Is it? Oh, it's just on this one. Cute little grumpy scribble. Yay for automatic zoom. I love it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness me. So yes, this all comes from Meditation Funnies. Now, Meditation Funnies, Elias didn't get in touch or anything. All of a sudden, just out of the blue, I got this mail, and I was like, and that happens a lot. It's not a big deal. You don't have to get in touch first. You can always send me anything. It's all good. You can even send me stuff and write "not for happy mail" on there. That's totally cool with me. Not everything has to be for the internet. You don't need to feel like you can't send something, because I will always put it on the video. That's just a little side tangent. Anyway, so I do appreciate when people get in touch and everything like that. I love it, but you don't have to. So out of the blue, I received this one comic in the mail, and I was like, okay, new person. And it was like, mwah, fell in love with this comic from the get-go. There was just something about it, and I loved it. I was just so enthusiastic, and yeah, and that's where it all started. And now, so we have Meditation Funnies as well as other goodness for you. But first, we have a note. As always, remember, we check the envelopes. No note left behind. Never again. Oh, so goofy. Anyway, so we have a note from the comic artist. For your completest heart, here is all of volume 1 of an indefinite article. I wish to indulge your completest heart because I have one of them too, unfortunately, coupled with a brain that can't keep objects in their places. It's a difficult conflict. Oh my goodness. Same way, completionist heart, I want the set of a thing, but at the same time, I'm so disorganized. There is a reason that we have not done a Zine Cave tour in a while. So, as much as I can empathize from all the way over here, I do empathize. Oh my goodness me. Because I have said so many times I have a completionist heart when I fall in love with something. I want the whole series and everything like that. And I've just been so grateful to so many people who have sent things along, and it's number 4 or something, and I go, okay, I need all of these now, and we work out a trade or something like that. And I'm so grateful to Elias because I started with number 1 of Meditation Funnies, and just thank you. That is so thoughtful. Completionist hearts, they they are strong and true, but it's not always the easiest thing to live with them. Anyway, So I'll actually start with, okay, I'm just making sure there isn't a note tucked in another one here, but I'll actually start you off with an indefinite article. Now, I prattle on about Meditation Funnies, but Elias also has an indefinite article, and oh my goodness, we won't go through every single one, but I will give you an idea of what's the what with all of these. Ooh, so I have prattled on so many times about like life update newsletters and things like that. It's just in so many ways. I love them. I love them. So Elias started the indefinite article. Oh, itchy nose. Somebody's thinking about me. I think I know who. Anyway. An indefinite article. So basically the indefinite article has primarily reviews of different things, recommendations for books and zines and chapbooks, and there's even calls for submissions and all sorts of things. Oh, you read Howl's Moving Castle. Oh, sorry, squirrel brain. But oh my goodness, I love that book. I love the movie. I love the soundtrack. It was written, the book was written the year I was born, or published the year I was born. Okay, sorry, very squirrely. But anyway, it comes with all sorts of recommendations. And there's a little note down here that says, call for submissions, help me fill up the space. And you can get in contact. Again, I'll have everything in the bits and bobs, so you can get a closer look at that. But yeah, so this edition is, as I read, stuff I read with my kids. I'm just going to go for the Howl's Moving Castle. And I love it. It's pretty much what I do with the information I give with zine reviews, but in paper form. And as you can see, there are so many. Oh, but I'll go with this one. First off, Howl's Moving Castle, all ages fantasy novel that was adapted into my least favorite Miyazaki movie. Okay, of course the worst Miyazaki movie is still an awesome movie. That's true. If I think about it, like, I wouldn't say it's my least favorite, but I think Spirited Away might be my top. Anyway, random. And least favorite Miyazaki movie. If you don't know Miyazaki, Studio Ghibli, I'll include some links too, because you definitely need to get to know that world, because it's freaking beautiful. Anyway, he changed it around and added some stuff, mainly a war. Iraq was being bombed at the time, and he had thoughts. Some of it is fun, much of it is boring, and it's all quite muddled. I would have loved to see some of the left out parts get the Miyazaki treatment. He didn't even use the 7 League boots. That scene would have made a hyperspeed version of one of his trademark flying sequences. Oh well, the book has very little to do with the war, though Wizard Howl is compelled to work for the king, and kings are concerned with war, but it's totally a background thing. And it is delightful front to back. It's one of those fantasies where many things are unexplained. How does magic really work? How does this society really work? What was the witch really trying to do, and why? It doesn't matter, you just go with it. Jones wrote a jillion other books, and the also by is a full page. And I don't know which ones are any good. The only other one I've read is Castle in the Air, and it's kind of whack. I might try some others though. Recommended. Howl's Moving Castle. Yeah, I mean, that's a good point. Like Miyazaki, it kind of stays together, it stays pretty true to the book, and then you can pretty much regard the book and the movie as completely different things. At least in my opinion. I do have a very soft spot for it. I'm more of those things. Maybe I should just sit and think about why I like the things I like. I don't know. Or maybe there's just some glory in the mystery of like, I don't know, I love you, I just do. Oh my goodness me. Yeah. Talking about Howl's Moving Castle. That's probably another topic for another time. I should really just have some weird like chat sort of show. But anyway, so books, stuff I've read with my kids. This is one edition of Indefinite Article. And oh my goodness, I'm just so, I love it. I love it. Look how many there are. I'll grab another one. This one is an indefinite article, typewritten again, thank goodness. Oof. Kind of want a typewriter. I have nowhere to put it, but I kind of want one. And so, yeah. Again, these ones are different books. Mudbite by Dave Cooper, Blood of the Virgin, Sammy Harcum. Correspond, like, it's just like a newsletter. Like, I mean, obviously. But you know what I mean? It's a newsletter with all kinds of recommendations and everything like that. But it's not just one thing. You never know quite. It's like a perzine. You never quite know what you're going to get. Because that was stuff. I've said it so many times. I'm going to make sure I read it the right way, though. Stuff I've read with my kids. And this, it has zines and books and Denver radio report. The good stations are drying up. 103.1 turned from comedy to country a while back. More disappointing, 2 of the best R&B/rap stations have gone Christian. Jammin' 101.5, funk, classic rap, and R&B and disco, etc. The Jammin' format, emerging in the early 2000s, was the best thing to happen to the FM band since I don't know when. Basically the best music station in Denver for the past 20 years is now uplifting 101.5. See? Like, and then there's the best lunch deal. Like, if you're in Colorado, like, this is just fun for me to read, like, because I'm always curious about, you know, the day-to-day of everybody around the world. Like, I grew up in the States, so I'm curious about that and a little bit nostalgic. I'm curious about different parts of Australia, Japan, all the world. I'm always curious. Possibly nosy. But anyway. And, you see, poetry, poems toward sweet fictions. Oh. Photos and good poems. The first one is called Preparation for a Renaming. Recommended. See? Better Things is a good show. There's shows. Let's see, that one's, if you have Hulu, you should watch it. Despite the fact that it says all names in big letters on the inside of my post box, some mail is getting sent back again. So if you want to be safe, stick with box holder. And despite the fact that some of my mail gets sent back, the Montclair station still fucking rocks, so watch your mouths. See, it's brilliant. A little bit of, like, you know, a lot of bit of personality because it's reviews and stuff like that. But my goodness, lots and lots and lots and lots and lots. We have this one. I need to take a look at this one because it's catching my eye. I'm wondering what's going on. Ooh. Social media is locked down because I'm looking for a job. Ooh. So this is February. Wonder how you went. Volume 2, number 2, February. I didn't feel like writing anything at this time. Do you know, there have been months with the missives from Mary Bridge, my life update newsletter series. There have been times when I've just, like, I haven't had it in me to write one and I feel so bad. Why didn't I just do that? That is fantastic. And see, there's a whole stack of them. And I'm sure if you did a trade and asked Elias, you too could soothe your completionist heart with all of these. Oh my goodness. So, oh my goodness. Okay, see? getting distracted by the zines. As usual. What did I fill the space with this month? Why did I decide I had to fill the space every month? Fart School by Mel Stringer. Mel Stringer! I'm pretty sure Mel Stringer is an Australian artist now living in the States. Don't quote me on that. I'm not sure. But yeah, I enjoy the diary strips and boob jokes Stringer puts on Instagram, so I checked out this semi-autobiographical book about a very seedy art school in Brisbane, circa early ooze. There's really a lot of early ooze period pieces out right now. I guess the generation that came of age around that time is established enough to run popular media and old enough to want to revisit their awkward youth. Oh yeah, definitely. Awesome. See, and like, there's so much stuff. And yet another thing I've prattled on about plenty is recommendations of things, because the world is filled with movies and shorts and videos and songs and poems and all these things. So if you find something you love or even don't love, like, definitely don't recommend. Like, we can help be each other's we can help be each other's filters and stuff like that. So I appreciate recommendations and recommendations to stay away, that sort of thing. Very much, I can, like, have a brief glimpse and go, oh, that might be interesting to me, like the Mel Stringer thing, or that might not be interesting to me. And of course, when somebody's read and reviewed something you've read, I'm curious about other opinions. So anyway, yes, thank you. But, and I know I've prattled on a lot, because Elias is awesome, and what Elias makes is awesome. And this is what I'm here to do. I cheerlead the people. But we also have I drew all my own sound effects. We have Meditation Funnies 19 and 21. And now I'm curious. Okay, I don't have 20 hiding around here somewhere, so I'm gonna have to get onto that. Anyway, Meditation Funnies. And yes, you have read it right. It is a free comics series, and I adore it. Like, what? It is so cool. I'll just dive right in. You have the meditator doing meditation things, and the meditator is dealing with a little thought demon. And this is what you get. Sometimes the comic itself goes across both pages. Sometimes this is a comic and this is a comic, but it's short. It's usually fairly to the point, and it's one of those things that you can think more deeply on it if you want to, or you can sit back and enjoy and be like, that's good. But like, I love it so much, and I'm so impressed with Elias. Like, congratulations on being to number 21. Let's see, this is July, August. So it's still August. So we're good. Let's see, it's March, April. So May, June, whatever. Okay. Anyway, mental mess. Anyway, so completely lost track, but I get excited. So you have a meditator, little thought demon, and I identified with this so much. I think that's one of the first reasons why I fell in love with these comics, because I have tried meditating because it's meant to be good for you in so many different ways, and I've tried meditating, and it's always, I feel like I have these little thought gremlins running around. So for someone to like put that into a comic, it's freaking funny. And some of these comics have actually introduced me to like meditation and Buddhist concepts and things like that, which I appreciate, because I can either look them up or not. Again, it's a zine. It invites you in, but you don't have to have the tea or the bickies. But it's so brilliant. And yeah, but it's that combination of, it's funny, but I feel seen as well. Like, it's always a nice feeling when you go, holy crap, I'm not the only one. So these are they're so cute and so funny, and just, And they're not all like hilarious, funny. Some of them are like I said, they introduce you to some comics that you may or may not, or some concepts from meditation and all of the things that you may want to look into. I'm gesturing quite wildly this episode, but anyway, here we are. So it's just, I do know, obviously I've been prattling on for like ages, but these make my heart happy. Like, just the layers of humor, like this one. Which one of us is the straight man as far as the comedy goes? And then we take turns, but then the signs are not a man, not straight. So we're talking about like non-binary and things like that, and genderqueer, etc., etc., etc. And it's like, it's as deep as you want it to be. Like, I mean, I don't want to be insulting in any way to Elias if Elias wants it to be deeper or not as deep or whatever as I'm making it. But on a personal level, as someone I just noticed something. Okay, it's fine. Anyway, like I said, I don't mean to be insulting in any way as to like Elias's actual intentions, but as someone who's halfway across the world and receiving these and just appreciating them, and someone who has a neurospicy brain, that's a little bit different. I love it when there's a zine that invites me but does not force me. That's sort of into thought processes, into ideas, into looking into things. I love doors that are opened but I'm not pushed through, to throw out metaphors and stuff like that. And I really feel like these comics do them. They tickle my comedy, the comedy in different ways, but they also make me think and everything. I feel like I'm going to start repeat myself if I haven't already. So I'll just show you another example. Is your mind a part of your body, or is your body a part of your mind? And that's interesting too, because you can go, ooh, weird, but you can think about it deeply and deeply and deeply and deeply and deeply, because we don't know where consciousness is in the brain. Am I my mind, or am I the thing that's running my mind? If I am my mind, where in my mind do I inhabit? Where in the brain am I? What am I? Anyway, so I won't try to mess with your minds too much today, but oh my goodness, so we have so much. I won't show the whole thing. It is free. Get in contact with Elias. It's free. Trades, everything. It's amazing and wonderful. And we have number 21 here. End of the world. Da-da-da-da. Someday everything will be worth nothing. Imagine that. Entropy always increases. The continents will never come together again. Somebody said if you drop a carton of eggs on the floor, you don't end up with an omelet. Someday there will be no omelets left in the universe at all. Woo! So you can go, whoa, or you can really think about that, and maybe you don't know what entropy is, and so you look up entropy and you find the law of entropy and all this stuff. Anyway, I guess. Big peaks, but not all the peaks, because again, these are free. So get in contact, set up a trade, get into it, because these are fantastic comics. So many recommendations in the Indefinite Article series. There's so much to love, so much to enjoy, so much to just be like, yay! So, sorry. I had berry yogurt before I started. Anyway, sorry for the ramble. Thank you so much to Elias. We're to number 21 now, and you have been sending me these comics since issue 1, and I'm just so grateful to you. I did a mega review, I think, of 1 through 15 or 2 through 15, something like that. I'll have that in the bits and bobs as well. If you'd like to check out my review, it's going to have a lot of the same points I've made today, just because I have consistently loved the same things about this entire series. But sorry about that. A cough snuck up on me. Anyway, so yeah, like I said, there'll be a lot of the same points, because again, I love the same things about this whole series. And Elias has been pretty consistent about everything, and just, yeah, an amazing human. And a human I'm really grateful for. Especially, like, generous human. I mean, that's 21 issues sent all the way. My goodness. Anyway. Thank you so very much to Elias. Again, bits and bobs. I'll have lots of information. Get in contact. They are free. And there'll be a Ko-fi link, so they are free. But definitely, like, if you can support Elias and other small creators or big creators, you know, the size of the audience doesn't necessarily indicate the size of the income, if you know what I mean. So if you can, definitely. I know times are really, really rough for a lot of people in a lot of different ways. So yeah, let's be artists. Let's show the world. Let's remind the world that there's still beauty, there's still community, there's still love, there's still hope, there's still joy, there's still art. Anyway, don't worry, I'm not getting on another soapbox. Just thank you so much. Thank you to Elias. Thank you to everybody who has sent me mail in the past, who has been featured in the past, who has mail on the way now, who will send me mail in the future. Thank you all. I appreciate you all so much. I want to do more in the future. I'm working as much as I can within my energy bounds, but just know that Sea Green Zines, Happy Mail Monday, and all of you and all of the amazing things you're doing, all of it, never far from my mind. So thank you. So I will wrap it up there. I will stop prattling on finally. I will wrap it up there and say thank you one more time. Thank you. And until next time, make some zines, make some comics, make some art, make some poetry, make something that gives your heart some joy and hope. Have some fun. Tell someone you love them. I mean, if you love them, like, you don't have to, like, just randomly, like, be honest. Make some zines, send some mail, and spread a little sunshine. At this point, I should probably just stop saying I'm discombobulated, because it's kind of just natural for me. It's kind of my default mode. But I'm getting a bit of deja vu now. I've probably said it before, haven't I? Anyway. So yeah.